Greetings and salutations, my artsy friends. How is everyone today? So good, I hope. So good. Hey, Tam, how are you? How about them Dodgers? Everybody make sure you have a drink this morning. My sister and I were just having a conversation about how much water we drink. I drink a lot of water, and my dad thinks it's too much water, but whatever. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, goodness. That last game, Tam, holy smokes. That was something, wasn't it? It was just... who'd have thunk it? It sure didn't look like it was going to go the way that it went. You know what I mean? Oh, gosh, sorry about that. Thank you. Thank you for the bless you. So, sorry you guys. So, for the month of November, I thought about, good morning, Valerie. I wanted to do something different. And so, I thought, I have so many art printables that not everybody has played with. And so, because I've been doing it for 5 years now, there's a lot of art printables that we should bring back. And so I thought, well, what better than fall, right? Because at first I thought, well, let's just do Christmas. And I thought, no, fall needs to have its own due, right? So that's what we're going to do. So like today we're going to play with Fall Fodder, and I'll show you that art printable and we'll talk about it, and then we'll paint on it. If you are brand new here and you haven't done this just yet, if you would like, follow, subscribe, share, comment on Ann Corbiere-Scott Designs Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and then ask to join our 2 private Facebook groups, Stitch Along with Ann and Ann Corbiere-Scott Designs Facebook groups. That would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so here I have many pieces in various degrees of doneness, but here is Fall Fodder 2. So on Fall Fodder 2, we have an oak leaf and a box of crayons, a drink, so it could be hot chocolate or it could be some kind of frothy coffee drink, I don't know, and then 2 pumpkins, a big one and a small one, and then 2 hand lettered sentiments. So the pieces that I have, good morning Patricia, the pieces that I have done, so this box of crayons is done, I think. Or maybe I might want to do some last minute bits and bobs on this. This I painted, and I think I painted it with Art of Soil, if I'm remembering correctly. And then I did gel pen details on all of the things that are stuffed into the box of crayons. The next piece that I have that is, oh my gosh, you guys, it's allergies this morning. It's just miserable. Carmen and I are going on a trip to Cottonwood, which is just north of us. There's a really cool store there called Art Glitter. And so Carmen and I are going up there to take a little class and shop around. We love Art Glitter. I love that, you know, I use their glue. It's just my favorite, art glitter glue. And I like the Designer Dries Clear. That's my favorite. But anyway, we're just going up to have ourselves a time. We have a favorite restaurant up there that we like to go to called La Crema. And so we'll probably have a little lunch there, and then we will go learn from Barbara at Art Glitter, and then we will. I told Carm to wear comfy shoes because we might go a little foraging, do a little foraging for some sticks and leaves and, you know, all the things that I love. Anyway, here's the other piece that I painted, and I'm almost positive this was with those same paints, the Art of Soil. Let's see if I have. Well, here's my very well loved Art of Soil. I did buy another one of those because I really like the colors. There we go. And I'm almost positive that's what, I mean, it's been a long time since I painted these, but I'm almost positive that's the one. So I need to fussy cut this so we can chat. Good morning, Nance. Hey, hi, Deb. How are you this morning? I have, you know what, before I do this, I have so much cool mail to share that, well, I just want to share some of the cool things that arrived in my mailbox. So first thing is I got this painted envelope from Keeley, and this is one of my stamps that I drew 100 years ago. But in here, Keeley went to a place called, what's the name of it? It's in Minneapolis. Deb, you just went there too? Darn it. It's like all different kinds of papery doodads. Hunt and Gather or something like that, maybe? Anyway, so I got this, I need a Diet Coke because I used to be addicted to Diet Coke. And look at this. 54. Stop it. Look at them. Yes, Hunt and Gather. Here we go. A vintage amusement store. Anxious to see that? Oh, look at this. Censorship. You know, we're big readers. Censorship is so 1984. Read for your rights. And it talked about Banned Book Week. Because in book club, we talked about reading banned books. Oh my gosh, look at this. And this looks to be in, I don't know what language that is. Maybe Dutch? I don't know. Oh my gosh. And look at this, you guys. Gather and Hunt. There you go. Okay, so look at this. The school arts book. So she got me a few of these. Oh my gosh, you guys. So it talks about public arts and art education. Oh, you know this is coming to some art near you very soon. That's making me so happy. This is from that same publication. And one of these, oh, here we go. Stop. Oh, look at this lettering. Stop. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Ooh, good thinking, Deb. Or Tam. You're right. So, and here, look at this. Here's a whole bunch of advertising. Stop. I'm madly in love with that. Drawings should arrive at North Scituate on or before October 4th, 1909. Stop. Oh my gosh, and look at this. American Type Founders. Rondo Bold, an Amsterdam continental type made in Holland. Seriously. And then this newspaper, Friday, August 11th, 1978. Ugh, I'm mad for it. I'm just mad for it. Okay, so that was my mail from Keeley. And that was just one of the envelopes that I found in my mailbox. Miss Patricia sent this envelope. And you know what's so crazy, Patricia? I said thank you for the letterpress, just the image of it, before I knew you sent it to me. Oh my gosh, look at it, you guys. So she did Let's Get Artsy in letterpress and Give Thanks. Oh my gosh. Patricia, I am so tickled pink. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then she has some other cool things in here. You know, we just love ourselves some little bitty doodads, don't we? Power of the Press. Shut up. Patricia, I love that. I love that. I love that. Minnesota Center for Book Arts, which is who she took the class through, I believe, right? At the library. And then here's another advertisement for them, so I will be looking them up. Look at this bag. Power of the Press. Oh, this is going. Oh, thank you for leading a lovely community of artsy people. Best, Patricia Olson. Shut up, Patricia. I just love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And then I received a Halloween card from Miss Tessa. And look at her envelope. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I just love it. I just love it. Anyway, here is the Halloween card. So do you remember when I did the rain paintings with the Ken Oliver color burst? Tessa did a similar experiment with one of my art printables. Shut up. Look at how good it turned out. So she did it with the Krista art printable. And then after she did the rain part, then she came back in with her colored pencils and did the orange stripes. And then created this beauty. And then filled it with a lovely sentiment. If you look behind the sentiment, I love you more than candy corn, she's got some beautiful gold thread that's just kind of waddy behind there. Gorgeous. I received something from our dear Lori that she sent from where's this one from? Her trip. She was in France and someplace else. Just a sec. France and darn, I don't remember the other place she was. But look at this postcard. Look at these little inchies. Oh my gosh. Good morning, Carm. I was just telling everybody about our trip today. So exciting. I got another piece of mail from Lori. You guys, look at this card. So I was thinking, I love me some Vincent. So I got this bag from the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam. This is all from Lori. And she said, and here's something from Amsterdam. I thought Vincent could sit on your desk and watch you create, Lori. Come on, how amazing is that? So he actually will. He will find a home on my desk right beside Frida. I received this card and this card. Can you tell that this was someone who went to the Kansas retreat? And look at this plate. Look at this plate. I thought, oh, I could put all kinds of little artsy doodads on there. Who knows what I'll put on there? This is from Barbara, and it says, a belated thank you for a wonderful retreat at the whatever house. I enjoyed the people, the projects, the rainbows, and most of all, a brief time out from taking care of family issues. Ain't that the truth, guys? I really appreciate all the time you put into planning and prepping. I am slowly making my way through my projects. I finally thought of how I want to finish off the center of my canvas flower. I've brought the freezer wrap and wettable tissue paper to make more paper and tape. Most important, I've been practicing on my jelly printing and getting better. This card is not big enough to list all of the things you gave us. They bring a smile to my face. Thank you for all of the direction inserts to go with the samples in our book. They are a perfect way for my way of learning. I've joined your Facebook group, so much more to learn. Thank you again for what has so far been my best 4 days of 2025. How cool is that? Oh, and she also sent me a Scotch Mellow from See's Candy. Scotch Mellow is my favorite See's Candy. Enjoy. I love that. It's so pretty. Okay. One more. This one is from Ramona, and look at this envelope. And shut up, look at this rainbow card that she sent with sunflowers in the center. And she, again, talks, there's a picture of us all on the steps of the whatever craft house. How cool is that? And then here's her lovely retreat, or her lovely thank you note. I won't bore you by keep reading thank you notes. And then I got this giant bag of stuff from Debbie from her trip to Switzerland, and gosh, I don't remember all the places you went, Debbie. Look at this gorgeous envelope. Oh, I'm loving it. So it was filled with, look at this, papers, 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 papers. Look, I think this one might be my favorite. Look at it. Just look at it. Paper, I don't know. Seems that this, so I need to find out what this place is. More papers. Look at this bag from Switzerland. Love it. More paper. This looks like a bag. So pretty. More. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Look at that bag. Oh. And then maps. You know I love me some maps. Maps, maps, more maps. More bags. Look at this bag. Stop it. Love it. And then postcards. Sorry about that. Postcards. Look at these artsy things. Oh my gosh, you guys. Sorry about that. Oh, this is an advertisement. This is a postcard, but advertising chocolate bars. I believe this is another map. Yes. More maps. More maps. Look at this postcard. Look at this artwork. So mid-century. Oh my gosh, I love that. I believe that this is a coaster. A ticket. And then all these little like business cards and tickets, and this is a ticket. Another map. So cool. Maps. Another postcard with that same artwork. So I believe this is the same artist that created this one. Aren't they gorgeous? And more maps and more. Another bag. An envelope. Peter's Australian apple strudel. And then she says that she got to make it with the chef. I love that. And then she sent a beautiful letter. Of course, Debbie always sends a beautiful letter. Okay. So that's it for mail call this morning. Today, I've been thinking about how I want to paint. Oops. And I'm thinking I've got out my Crayola washable watercolors. So, I'm going to fussy cut. So I have these out just in case I want to, use these. But I'm feeling like, wouldn't it be cool to do some Crayolas with the Crayola paints? So that's what I'm thinking I want to work on this morning. Oh, everybody take a drink. Okay. So, this looks like it could use a little bit more water. And I think I want to do a little bit of a wash, kind of a color in the back. And I know that this color is... I did get the pen and stamps. I left them on the kitchen counter. Sorry. So the cool thing about this paint is that it dries with kind of a sheen, and that's really pretty. So I know that this green is quite bright in comparison to the actual Crayola green, but I thought I would do some layers of color. So I thought I would do this green, and then I have this green, which is a deeper green, and I'm going to do the same thing over here on the, I hope you can see that, on the palette, also known as the lid. I thought I could come in and do just kind of add bits of that deeper green, but with that lighter green as an undercoat. Kind of digging that idea. Love that, I love that, I love that. Okay, let's see. So I think I need to let that dry before I... So sorry, you guys. So sorry. So my plan is that I want to make a couple of, so while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to fussy cut this leaf. Cut that sentiment off. I have lots of cousins that are battling the big C right now, and so I'm working on making some cards that are just you know, thinking of you cards. So that's why I thought crayons and leaves and pumpkins are perfect. And this one, I'm really feeling like I want to once I fussy cut this, I want to kind of create a cool artsy assemblage that could go on a card front. So look for that on my social media. Let's cut off all this excess paper. Makes the fussy cut easier. Hi Denise, how are you? I'm happy to see you all. I hope that you are all, if you aren't aware, my friend Lindsay is battling something, and so keep her in your thoughts. Maybe I'll send her a card too. I do have some things to send her, so that might be a nice little something to look forward to. Happy mail. So on Thursday, we're going to bring back another art printable called Tanya. And we are going to utilize the Tanya art printable in one of our fashion magazine art segments. I can hardly wait. I can hardly wait. I remember painting this. I painted it, the leaf, with one color, like I painted it solid, and then I did these dots. And I let that dry completely, and then I did Dr. P.H. Martin's white in the center of all those dots. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. So I'm kind of thinking about what else I want to add to this for the assemblage. I know I want to do some postage stamps, of course, of course, of course. Maybe some artsy paper behind there. I'm kind of thinking the same thing with the crayons. Maybe I have some Oh, Denise, I love that. I love that. Oh, you know what, you guys? You know what I was just thinking about? I have all of that paper from the, whoops. I have all that paper from the In Your Paper Insider box. Let's see if there's something here that will work with this leaf. Let's see what we got. I need something kind of fallish. I think you could, this paper, oh my gosh, I can't wait to use this one. And I think they're selling this individually. So you might look on their website, Your Paper Insider. Oh my gosh. I thought I just saw it this morning. Red. This one's kind of cool. Look at it. I'm kind of digging that vellum that kind of has a little bit of a... Oh, look at that. That's kind of making me happy. But I don't know. Oh, what about this one, you guys? Oh. Let's pull that out. You know, it's so funny. Because we have been following the ordinary and happy life, I see it everywhere now. I see it everywhere. Oh, you guys. No, too busy. I see it everywhere. That's too bright, I think. This gold, I'm telling you right this minute, I'm so in love with that gold. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, I kind of dig this one though. Look at this, has this sheen, and I'm trying to remember which one it is. Remember this one, like that might be kind of cool on there with that mulberry paper. Let's just look at the, and I'll look at the paper and tell you exactly which papers it is. There's the list thing. Well, I thought it was right here. Good Lord. Well, maybe we're just meant to build something this morning. So, okay, so I have these three papers. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? So that, I'm kind of liking that. What do you think, you guys? Do we want that on top of this? Oh, that's kind of pretty. What do you think of that? This striped vellum on top of this yellow mulberry. Kind of digging that. Okay. So let's... I wonder if I can cut the mulberry. Let's do 5 1/4. Oh, by 4. There we go. But this isn't going to really show, so I think we can just use that the way it is. And then 5 by 3 3/4, I believe. All right, so that's going to be like that, right? Ooh, I like that it's kind of hairy around the edge. I'm digging that. I'm digging that. And then this. Oh my God. So let's find some coordinating stamps. What do we have? Oh, that says July 4th. Folk art. Shut up. That's kind of cute. Kind of digging that. I think this might be, yep, the size for a card front. So let's fold that in half. All right. I think. I have, bone folder here to make the front, to make a card base. All right, let's see. What do you guys think? Or do we want the, oh, way down here, and then something else. I need one more thing. Any ideas? Anybody? Anyone? And now I'm thinking, do I want to make this, if I remember correctly, mulberry paper. I want to wet the edges. Let me get the green off of this. It seems like I want to wet the edges of the mulberry paper. And I'm going to kind of rough that up. And doesn't it get kind of hairy on the edge, if I'm remembering correctly? See, this side is good. We got some roughness that just kind of happened because of the cutter. Oh, there we go. Kind of has to break down the... There we go. Now this is going to have to dry, but you guys, it's going to be so dang cute. Oh, there we go. I just wonder if I just wet my fingertips. If that makes it. Yep. That's helping. So I'm just kind of twisting my fingers like a little bit. And that's roughing up the edge of the mulberry paper. I haven't worked with mulberry paper in probably 20 years. But some of it does come back to you. Yep, that's helping. Wetting it, letting that water kind of absorb into the paper is helping the your ability to manipulate the edges and get that hairy kind of mulberry edge. Yep. Okay, so let's let that sit for a second. So I can fiddle around with this assemblage. Maybe just these two things are enough. Oh, well, I could do a sentiment, or I have some, I just finished my first batch of homemade papers. Oh, I added dried flowers to it. Some turn out good and some are like cardboard. Everybody take a drink. That's funny, Seb. I think. Sometimes I like to like just adhere down the center so that I can tuck things if I like. This just seems like it's just gonna lay like so perfectly, because once it's down, then I can certainly add things as I you know, my assemblage grows. I can tuck things under, or I could add, there we go. Or I can glue that down in the end. But I really think this kind of Pennsylvania Tollware folk art stamp from, I don't know when it was, but it's 15 cents. So I'm thinking that that might have been the 70s. This I'm just going to add with my art glitter glue. There we go. There we go. Okay. We have this piece. I have not ventured into the, oh my gosh. That is, oh my gosh. I love that so much. So I'm going to put some glue down for the mulberry paper. And now I'm just going to stick this one down with some score tape right down the center of the leaf, because that's what's going to, that's going to kind of hold things. Let's see if I can, there we go. And down here. Let's see. Maybe just a little bit more. Ouch. I just sliced my finger with my own scissors. Honestly. Oh, nope. Yep, look at that. Okay. Let's see. How about this? I can cut in half. there, there, and I think I have a tissue that I can wrap around my bloody finger. Honestly, you guys, how stupid is this? Who snips their own finger? So dumb. So dumb. All right. So I hope you are inspired to make something with your fall fodder, to dig it out and print it again. Or if you haven't gotten it yet, purchase it and print it. I printed this one on the watercolor paper that we always use, the 90-pound watercolor paper. But you could certainly do it on like hammer mill if you wanted to do alcohol inks, or not alcohol inks, alcohol markers. You guys, I love that so much. Now I do think I'm gonna glue this. I'm just gonna add a little bit of glue right there. You know what? I could add a little bit of glue under there. Kind of strategic. Oh my gosh, you guys. I love that so much. I love that so much. Whoops. So there's one card. So I know that you guys are probably very similar to me. You have painted pieces that you just haven't done anything with. Well, let's make cards out of those things. So I have this card done. Look at it. Oh, I love it. All right. Let's see if I can take my Kleenex cast off my finger and continue to paint on my box of crayons. But I also have that crayon piece that I've already, where's the other crayon piece? Here we go. I need to make a card out of this one too. I don't know exactly what I want to do, but I love that there's a Matisse quote on here. From the moment I held a box of crayons, I knew this was my life. Matisse. So I just want to kind of keep that out so I'm looking at it as I'm painting this one. So I'm going to wet my brush again. I'm going to bring in a little bit more of that deeper green. I'm going to come up here, deepen that corner where we know that it's darker because the flowers are up there, right? I'm just going to work this deeper green down the front. There we go. So pretty. I just thought it was so appropriate to do, you know, to do a Crayola box of crayons with Crayola kids paint. So I have this brightish yellow. Let's do that color first, and then we will deepen it with a little bit of orange, I think. And while this is drying, we can play with the flowers. My favorite part. So I'm just kind of doing a little bit of a watery wash of this yellow because, you know, we're going to build upon that. So remember on Thursday to print the Tanya art printable on copy paper for our magazine art day. That's making me so happy. So happy. Turn, 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 turn. All right. So I have some flowers here. What if we do, that same yellow, what if we bring that same yellow into the center of this flower, right? And let's see, and these, the center of these petals. Let's pick another color for all these posies. This red. And I'm painting this with my number 4 beam this morning, round. Well, let's do this. Of course, I'm going to do a red rose. Right down it. Remember, this is just our first coat. Oh, Nancy, then I don't feel so bad. Honestly. So stupid. Look at it. So stupid. Because I just wasn't paying attention. I think I want to do this like a purpley color. Something's just telling me purple. So I think I have a couple of purples. I have this. Look at that. That's like a blue violet. That's making my heart sing. So let's do that right here. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That's making me so happy. Uh-huh. 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 I have this, so there's this color, but then there's also this brighter red, kind of an orangey red. That's kind of pretty. So we could do this one. Oh, look at that. That's awfully pretty. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of the happy mail. It just brightens my day. And I'm reminded every time I receive happy mail what an impact it has. Do you know what I mean? Look at this green. Look at this green. Like a lime green, kind of a fluorescent almost. So what if I do that as the base? Right? And then I have this little bit of the lighter green that I did down here, but what if I do that right here? Right? And then a little bit of the deepest green right at the base. This is wet on wet, so what's happening? There's a really nice blendiness that happens. Ugh, I love it so much. Ooh, everybody take a drink. So remember that tomorrow is Stitch Along Day. And then Thursday is Magazine Art Day. I'm so excited. I hope you are too. Super excited about that one. I'm feeling like I might want to, I don't know. I'm feeling like I might want to leave those petals white, like a daisy. That might be pretty, don't you think? And then let's do this blue. Right here, these petals. Isn't that pretty? I hope you're painting along with me. I hope. That would make me ever so happy. We have the outside of this right here. What about this blue? You know what? What if we do that blue in the center of these petals? And then we could put a dot of white or something in the center with like maybe a gel pen, or I don't know. Oh, we still have this purple, this red violet. So that could be these two petals right here. And then we have a little bit more we have a leaf right there. It goes up behind that flower. And then we have a leaf right here. Shut up, is it really, Deb? Oh, I'm gonna have to go to Barnes & Noble. That magazine art, I'm telling you right this minute, I am just all about it. It's too fun. It's entirely too fun. All right, let's see. We have this bright red. What if we do... Oh, that's the orangey one. What if we do some of that orange down here? And then deep back there. We have to do these 3 dots. So let's bring in... what's this? Let's see what color this is. Kind of a deeper purple. Like a red violet. Oh my gosh, now I'm so excited. I'm telling you, it's allergies. Do you hear Jeff sneezing upstairs? Okay, so we have this painted without the details. And then this one is painted. And then we made this. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. So I will bid you adieu and go put a Band-Aid on my finger before I get in the car with Carm and bleed all over her. I adore you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. If you're watching this on the replay, just say #replay so we know you were here. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And go make something artsy today. Paint Fall Fodder 2. Bye, everyone. I can't wait to see your crayon boxes. Or your fall leaves. Or your pumpkins. Or your latte. Bye, everyone. Talk to you soon.